So this is Havering 8 Bower, if that's how you pronounce it, and this is a deer park. I think I'll have to go in and get some deer feed in a minute. Look at that, so you got that just on the outskirts of London. Oh, he's off. She weren't interested.
Oh yeah, Brian, our master stag, is always first in line. Oh really? Yeah, when you go by the M25.
This is quite an interesting shot for me. It's been roughly 6 years since I began this project, and I remember taking a photograph in Hawes up in North Yorkshire with all the buttercups overlooking the Yorkshire countryside, and now obviously I find myself 6 years on with the urban landscape of Romford in the distance. Done a lot in the last 6 years looking back at it, all of Northern England, all the Midlands, a lot of London, Kent coastline, bit of the West Country. Interesting journey. So that's Romford there. Just in the centre you got the church spire and then the brewery. And just going to the panoramic views there. And that's Canary Wharf just there. And there's a big man chilling after his feed. And there's the future, our replacement. Yeah, medieval royal hunting forest. The herd of red deer you can see are a symbol of the previous use of the area as a medieval royal hunting forest. There have been red deer at Bedford's Park since the 1930s when the park was first opened to the public. Red deer are our largest native land mammal. The male stag, identified by his antlers, grow to 1.2 metres in height, and the female hind is slightly smaller. In the winter you'll notice their coats are much thicker and brown, but in summer this changes to a much brighter red. The young calves, which are born in May, June each year, are brown with white spots. So wallowing about, you think that saying that we've got originates from during the rut. A stag will often wallow in muddy pools, helping to spread his scent all over his body. So wallowing about has a similarity to that. Muntjacs, so they've got muntjacs here, and this was interesting. So of the evolution. So year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one over there must be about, don't know, 3 years old, I reckon, maybe 2. And I noticed earlier it got velvet antlers, and that's to do with so they grow a new set of antlers each year, ready for the rut in September. They are usually cast during March, April. Whilst the new antlers are growing, they are covered in a special velvet which helps the bone to grow. Once the antlers reach full size, the velvet is lost. Stags often rub or fray newly grown antlers against trees to help get rid of the velvet. And then the rut. From about mid-September until the end of October, you'll hear deep bellowing noises from the stags. This is the rutting or mating season, when stags rival each other to establish their dominance and protect their haram of a group of hinds. There you go, it's a bit of a nature programme today, I guess. Could have done that in a David Attenborough voice really, but too late now. And round two. So this is Manor Park, I think it is, in Harold Hill. Pretty awesome. I just got all these deer just hanging around like this. And as you can see, there's a footpath, free parking. Pretty amazing, really. Yeah, so to put it all in context, into scale, here's the footpath, and to the right you got these deer just there, and then to the left, all over here. Yeah, it's quite impressive when you think this is just on the outskirts of London, just inside the M25. You can even see this when, if you head down from Essex heading down towards Liverpool Street and you just go inside the M25, you can see all this. So, but yeah, it's right on people's doorstep, all this. Not a bad way of living, really. It's quite sad. It's got that one random one just sat on its own out here. Wonder if it's got injured legs or something. All the rest of them are in the wood around here. And obviously, what would top this off if someone was just walking along that bit there. Surely you're not coming up to me, mate. That was a close call. That squirrel was keeping an eye on that little duckling. Oh dear, there's one just caught down the bottom of that log. I don't know if anyone has heard that phrase that George Carlin once said, that the planet's fine, but the people are fucked. I always think motorways at rush hour traffic are a perfect example. So on the right hand side of the screen and the far left, you've got nature, all green, all summery, with or without us that would happen. And then obviously on the roads, on the left hand side in particular, you got the traffic all clogging up in a completely unsustainable way of living. So the planet's fine for all these climate change nutcases. You need to have a look at yourselves. We can barely even look after ourselves. So yeah, like George Carlin said, the planet's fine, the people are fucked. Not sure what this is about. Katana Velaroo, 31st of August 1975 to the 2nd of October 2019. Rest in peace. So this is into Romford. Black's Bridge, Black's Brook. I wonder if I'll have to be renamed one day because it's offensive to somebody. Nice though. Quite an interesting bit of information. So it's 120 years old. Coming the 2nd of June is Raphael Park. Wonder if we'll be doing any events for it, celebrate it. And that was the people back then.